Hello, friends, and a warm welcome to another episode of The Pep Talk with me, Sudeep Nag. Friends, on this episode, I'm going to show you and talk about how to power your communication using some important tools and theories, or you can say scientific findings. So, without wasting time, let me show you an advanced way of improving and powering, stepping up, whatever you can call your communication skills. Let me share my screen because I have prepared a PowerPoint presentation for you. I think it's visible now, making it full screen. So today I'm going to talk about impactful communication using certain tools. What are those tools? Disk theory, transactional analysis, Johari window, and icebergs principle. It's very important tools. So let me dive a little deep into it and explain my first tool. You can see Johari window. Joe and Harry, two people, researched and came up with this concept, and it has been tried throughout the world and got great success. You can see four windows: open, hidden, blind, and unknown. If you know the Johari window, I really don't have to explain much. But for those who are starters, open is the area what you want to be and make your personality by reducing the hidden, or you can say facade, in our personalities, or taking feedback to remove the blind spot what we can't see others can see. And unknown is something that probably we are helpless, so we can work with the hidden and the blind spot reduction, therefore increasing the open area. And when you do that, you will definitely be at ease in speaking in the public. Another example of the same concept, you can see how the open area in this particular slide is increased because the hidden area has gone down and the blind spot also is pushed a little on the right. This is the window you want to have for your personality. You have psychometric test which you can take to understand where you stand as of now. Once again, you can see this for me is a very good technique. You can see asking for feedback and disclosing or giving feedback. Can always show a video during training related to this. Iceberg's principle, another interesting stuff. You can see a little portion on top and rest below. We know how the iceberg is, but how can I apply it to my communication and personality, especially when I'm dealing with others? Because when I'm talking to people, I need to understand that what I see, what I perceive, what I believe is just 10% known, even if I know the person well, and rest of it is 90%. And that plays the most important part in how I communicate, especially in sales, negotiations, persuasions, and any other conflict management situations. That is only 10% above and 90% below. Here, clearly you can see that. It's very well explained in this slide. What are the factors that, again, you can look at it in this way. Look at a person successful, you only see his success. What goes behind it, you don't know. Similarly, in communication also, what is inside, motives, behaviors, values, you don't know. Now interesting is transactional analysis. Again, very interesting, especially in dealing with people in negotiation or conflict management, team building, working with people, difficult situations, reducing conflicts, managing them. Everybody has an ego state: parent, adult, and child. If I can address that ego state, again, you can show a video. I am on my way to manage. So ideally, it cannot be like parent and child. It has a reaction. Parent has a reaction. It's adult to adult is the best way to deal with a situation. Or if you can curtail your style to reduce conflict, you can adopt transactional analysis. You can see the states are mentioned clearly in this video, in this slide as well. I am okay, I'm not okay, you are not okay. You can see, or you can take it, the one on the left hand top. I'm not okay, you are okay. So I am not okay, you are okay, submissive. Onto its right, I am okay, but you are also okay. See, it's in green. So that is where you want to make the person feel I'm not okay, you are not okay. Both are in losing situation. I am okay, but you are not okay. That can't help, especially in negotiations. Remember, this is not going to work out. Only the right hand top quadrant is the right way. Again, in the disc theory, this is a different theory. Dominance, influence, compliance, and steadiness. Four factors, and it does influence us while we present or talk or speak with people, or itself, or in public. See the graph changing. The D, dominance, influence, steadiness, and compliance. When in public is different, you see the graph is different. When I'm alone, it's different. When what I see myself as, perception of myself, what I think is different. So if I can plot these three and understand, and also there is one more where under stress it is also different. So again, the style of my communication will change with this situation. If I'm in public, if I'm alone, and if I'm stressed, or if I'm what I think of myself as. So again, that is a facade, isn't it? In this you can see another graph. So it's quite interesting to learn about this and use it in our communication in an advanced level, of course. Again, a video helps. Thanks, friends, for watching this episode of the Pep Talk with me. Keep watching my videos. Have a great day. Until next time, be well, be safe, and keep smiling.